The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. August the 20th, 2019. We're on Pegasus on Channel 13, Spectral TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio, 7:30, live. You can call in tonight, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. But if you missed tonight, we have 6 days for you. We're working around your schedule. Or we can send you a direct link, yes, to your phone or your tablet, but you can get a direct link. As we send links all around the world to people. Or Pegasus has a website as well, and you can get the show on Pegasus. So hey, but if you don't have cable, you have internet, we can send you a link. We send link to France, Ben. We send links to India, Roy. Also, we send links to Emily, and she's in Thailand, okay? Also, Senna, and she's in Turkey. We send one of our crew members link, and she's in London, Irene. Also, we send links to, hey, Australia, yes, Pimplia, doesn't matter. We can send you a direct link. Also to our DJ, yes, DJ Hannah B in Portugal. She gets our direct link as well. So it doesn't matter where you at. We can send you direct link and you can get the show, all of them. Also, I want to give a shout out to my sister Sophie. Her birthday today on the 20th. Yes, we was the same age until today. She goes up another age, another number. So I talked to her earlier, wished her happy when I told her I was going to give her a shout out. So when I send her a direct link, she'll see that I gave her a shout out. Like I said, Sophie, happy birthday, and live long and prosper. That's right. Okay? We getting you out of poverty. That's right. Because your daughter, she's smart. She's out. But she forgot her family. Okay? So we're going to deal with that one. Sophia. Yeah. Sophie and Sophie. Little Sophie and Big Sophie. So, hey, we're going to deal with the Sophies. Okay? So we just want to let people know that, hey, if you want a shout out, we can give you one. Just let us know, and we'll holler at you as well. Also, I want to give a shout out to my ladies, Julie Cash. She's running around. She's have all kind of shows she's doing. She was in New York. She was in L.A., Phoenix, Arizona, L.A. Oh, that woman is everywhere. I'm going to let her know. Keep doing what you're doing, Julie Cash. Get that cash. Also, a shout out to Chela. She's running around out there as well. Let her know that, hey, she had a birthday too. Happy birthday, and live long and prosper. Also, Monica VVS, and a shout out to Rosenthal S in New York, New York. Also to Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. And we want to give a shout out also to Pimplia in Australia and all of our DJs, DJ Hannah B. Yep, we're looking for her to come up here and do some spinning and wheels. And I know she'll do it soon. We'll hook up. We'll get that working. We'll hook that up. Also, we shout out to Lisa Airy, and she's in London, Miami. Also, Andrea Rachi, yes, Japanese. My lady in California. Also, a Syrian woman, Jasmine. Give her a shout out. Keep doing what you're doing. And all of you that Nina and all of you that I see on Instagram, I'll give you a shout out as well. Keep doing what you're doing, and do you. Also, my grandkids, Storm and Sunshine. Y'all, get ready. I know you got your gear ready to go back to school. Hey, take your time. Do you? Guess what? Get that knowledge, because ain't nobody going to give it to you. Get it for yourself. Check things out. Ask questions. Yeah, that's right. You know what to do. Okay. All right. So we just want to let them know that, hey, we see you. And also here in the studio, live, co-host, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Stan. How are you?
Good.
I want to shout out to all the Webbs and all the Webb families and all of that. We had a great reunion this weekend. Seen a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles that I ain't seen in a long time. It was a good time, and I want to thank my cousin Louise and Joanne and everybody, cousin Timmy, Ishmael, everybody. I want to thank everybody that did that, because Timmy and Ishmael, they them the cooks, okay? And I'm going to tell you something, all right? I couldn't live with them. There's no way, because I'd be 580 pounds, but they cook good, all right? There wasn't nothing out there on that line that wasn't good, that we couldn't eat, that we didn't eat, because look, I tell you what, man. It happened on Saturday. I had the Rolex on Sunday, because I'm telling you, hey, look, I was way past full, all right? And I want to give a shout out to my granddaughter, Alvina, all right, and all my grandkids up in Canada, all right, my son in Canada, my daughter in Canada, her children, his children, and I want to give a shout out to my child, my girl, Madison. Oh, yes. And school is about to come up, so, kids, it's time for y'all to knuckle down. Summer's done, summer's over, your playtime is through. It's time to learn now, all right? You got to get in them books, you got to see what's happening. You got to be able to tell somebody what you did during the day. So, get it together, get it straight. Do what you got to do, but also be responsible. Even as a young person, be responsible. And I'm talking about, little kids. All right, even little kids can be responsible. That's how you teach them to be great adults. So therefore, with that note, hey, everybody, I hope y'all had a marvelous summer. Cousin Louise, I love you, baby. And you and the women of distinction, yeah, I got y'all pictures. And I want y'all to know, if it wasn't for y'all, a lot of us wouldn't be here. So thank y'all for what y'all do, all our parents, our grandparents, my cousin Dollar May. I want to give you a shout out, because you dug down deep and you found roots of ours that was in Africa and everywhere else. So Dollar May Harris, Pennsylvania, thank you for all you do in getting stuff together for us to know about who's in our family and who we know and everything else. Thank you, Dollar May. All right, let's get it on.
All right, we want to turn our attention to that shooting that happened in Philly. It was 2 blocks from your daughter, Tioga, and the guy named Maurice Hill.
Yes.
Now, I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at, now, they said that this man, accused this man, saying he shot 6 officers, and they coming in for weapons, and they want to indict him for drugs and all of this. But my thing is that they used this man for political gain. They used this man for to knock down the NRA, National Rifle Association. That's why they're using this man. This is for political. So they promoted this man. They start with him and bringing warrants, and the warrants wasn't real because first of all, the man got 2 kids. He ain't selling no drugs out of a newborn. He's out of a house where a newborn is at. Okay, and so these people, this is the government does this. They Trump charges. They bring accusation, all right, and they run down on a black man, but yet they ain't running down on the people who bringing drugs in this country, but they want to get the one that you call, this man ain't no drug dealer, okay? Now, apparently they was coming to kill this man, but he fought them off, okay? And you could see that because he said that. He said they was coming to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay? So apparently this man protect himself. I told you what these cops does. Okay? They come, they did it to Larry Davis.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's my boy from the Bronx. They tried to kill this man and his mother. They came to his mother's house and tried to kill him. Me and this man, we went to school together. He was in my sister's class. I know for a fact what they do, okay? Because the cops want to try to recruit me, but I wasn't into their thing, okay? I was a bad boy, so they was like, oh no, we can't mess with this guy. Why? Because he don't want to be on our side. Now, I told Davis, I said no, but he covered himself because he had a black book with their names on it. And now he was coming to shut him up.
Yeah.
So now they're coming to do the same thing with another man, okay? And I was saying, you know what? This man's lawyer had to come and get him, okay? Because they would have killed this man on sight because of what he know and what they don't want to get out, okay? And you can see that he wasn't playing games.
No.
Okay, because it's always something behind the scene that we never know about. That's and right. I was just sitting there thinking after I was watching it, I said, hold up. All of a sudden, you want to rush this man and y'all want to bring all these cars and tanks and everything to try to kill him. Okay, but he got on the phone and got his lawyer and said, no. I know what they're going to try to do. Okay? And so that man got a story, and you can bet some heads gonna roll.
And the thing about it is, I was in Philly when that happened, and as Stanley knows, the things that go on with a lot of police officers, if they're coming to us, serve you a warrant, there's only 2 police officers coming, or maybe 1. There ain't gonna be no whole squad. So they was coming to do something to that man. Mm-hmm. All right? Now, I don't know what the situation was with him and them. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you one thing. And a lot of people will sit out there and you won't agree with me, and I really don't care because you don't know. You're not the ones that lived out there in those streets.
Thank you.
You're not the one that was out there every time this cop saw you, he got to frisk you and turn you or whatever. Okay? You ain't got to go through that. This man started shooting at these people. Why?
Right.
Evidently, they pulled a gun. You see, but now this is the kicker. This is the kick. They're trying to say that this man ain't gonna never get out of jail. He's gonna die in jail because he shot 6 cops. Well, what was those cops trying to do to him?
Thank you.
When he was shooting at them? Evidently, y'all sitting out there in TV land don't know how many bullets they throwed up in that man's house, and he got a newborn sitting up in there. Okay? Do you really think that people believe that they wasn't going to do that? Do you really think that people are going to sit there and let you shoot at them? Let you do all of this stuff to them because you got on a badge? Let us get something straight. You killed a man, a young man, that didn't have nothing to do with the crime that you went to go get the man for. And not only that, he was a smart guy in school. He didn't run with gangs. He wasn't out in the street. But you shot him dead, and you got a slap on the wrist.
That's what they do.
Saying that it was justified. Who went to jail behind somebody shooting a child or another man when they say it was justified? But ain't nobody telling what made it justified. Oh, you shot that man because he had a wallet? You shot that man because you thought he had a gun?
They do that all the time. And
yeah.
Look, here's the thing. The thing is that the government used children, okay? When Timmy McVeigh, they accused him of bombing the ATF, okay, headquarters. But here's the catch. They had a daycare center on the 3rd floor, in between their office and there. So that means they were putting children's lives at stake because they would say, oh, well, if anybody do anything, they'll get the kids, okay? In this shooting here in Philly, I seen the police taking kids towards the shooting area. Now, why are you doing that? The daycare center is on the other side of the street. It ain't got nothing to do with the shooting. The shooting is that way. The daycare is that way. Why are they taking the children towards the shooting? The police was doing this. Why are they doing that? Because they was trying to make it like, here this man is shooting children.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. See, they do that. They're good for that. And people not looking at that. They bring your kids in and make it like, well, he was targeting your children, but the man was targeting the cops. He had nothing to do with the kids. He's got a newborn himself.
And the whole thing about that is, as far as the children goes, all right, the first thing they say, when they bringing these children over here where this man is shooting at them because they were shooting at him.
Right.
Oh, the child was in danger. Well, who put the child in danger?
The cops.
It wasn't the guy behind the closed door.
Thank you. It was the cops. They do that all the time. They put you at stake, but people don't see it. They put your children at risk, okay? They have a gunfight. Where your kids is at, all right? So if your kids get hit, because don't forget, they ain't taking the bullet, okay? They want your kids to take a bullet. Why? Your kids ain't got nothing to do with this. That shows that they're wrong, okay? And you ain't seeing this until your kid get it, okay? Then you will see it. Then you will say, oh, because you'll see it for yourself. You'll say, oh, hold up, the child was nowhere around that. They brought my kid to that, okay? And then you will see it. Now, as parents see this, what we're talking about, because it happened to them, okay? But you know what they do? They try to keep their eye on them. They try to watch them so they don't tell the truth. So they try to scare them, okay? Use propaganda, okay? That don't want them to put that out there. Why? Because that's what they do. So we know what they do, but we're telling you what they do. And that's what they was doing in Philly, okay? They was doing that because they were 58 kids. Why are you taking them to cross where this man is shooting at? This man ain't shooting at them. Y'all bringing the kids to make it like he's shooting at them because y'all need the public to say, oh, he's shooting at my kids. He said, no, he's not. And I seen that. They was taking the kids towards the shooter. What are they doing? But that's the police for you. That's the government for you, okay? They do that, all right? Just like all those kids got hurt, that whole daycare center, got blown up because they had that daycare center in between the ATF office and downstairs. And them kids got killed behind that. They did that. That's the government's job. They did that. But people ain't seeing that, but the ones that kids died saw it.
Hide behind children.
That's what they're doing.
What kind of a coward is that?
That's what they were doing.
I'll give you, for instance, man, sitting up here, so does it really matter if you have a registration for your gun or not? No, it doesn't.
Sure don't.
Let me tell you why it don't matter, okay? The Second Amendment says you can have a gun. He didn't say nothing about you committed a crime, you can't have no gun.
That's right.
All right? The Second Amendment say you can have a gun. Now, you want to throw stipulations up and you're talking about, oh, you got to have registration for that.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me give you some advice on this one here. Now, for something that some of y'all that don't know, the man had a registration for his gun. When they asked him for his registration for his gun is sitting on the table. The man reached in to get his wallet. He pulls his wallet out and they shoot him dead.
Killed him
right
anyway.
in front of his wife and child. So what does that tell you? It tells me, oh, I thought that was, no, you didn't think that was no gun. You wanted to shoot that man because he had proper papers for the gun. So therefore, you're doing what? You're taking people out. And then the first thing that happened to these two police officers was it was justified. Ain't nobody saying why these shootings are justified. This stuff been going on for centuries, all right? And y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, he didn't mean it. What do you mean he didn't mean it? He shot him. No. Just like those people came up there in Philly to shoot. That man said it. They came to kill me. Why did they come to kill him? Because he knew something about them. This is why they done already put up, hey, he ain't gonna never get out of jail. The man ain't even went to court yet.
No bail.
No bail.
No, they arraigned him on Saturday.
That was Saturday. When did the shooting happen? Friday.
They arraigned him on Saturday. They made sure they arraigned. The judge came in there and they made sure on a Saturday they arraigned this man because they was trying to make sure that they get a number on this guy, okay, a jail number, okay, a docket number. And this is what they do. This is all a system. They all do this. Now, the president, chief commander, he had a whole lot to tweet about on this. Oh, we should do, we strengthen the crime. We should strengthen the laws and make sure that they don't get out. But he didn't say nothing when them cops was killing these people, shooting these guys in the head and in the back and the chest, these young boys and girls, killing them. He ain't said nothing. I ain't hear a peep out of him. I ain't hear a tweet out of him. Nope. But now all of a sudden he's got a whole mouth to say about this incident here. Okay? So I'm saying he's profiling and that's racism. Okay? That's why, because now he got a lot to say about Maurice Hill. Okay? And this shooting. Oh, the cops did this. Oh, they did that. No, they did that. But he didn't say nothing about when them cops was shooting and killing people that they had no weapon, they had no gun, they had nothing. And most of them was teenagers, school children, okay? Come on. Trying to get a high school, trying to get a college grads, all of that. But now their life was cut short. And that man ain't tweet nothing, okay? Yeah. He stayed silent, okay? But now you got a whole bunch to say now. This is what I'm telling you. All this is racist, profiling. All that they doing is that they're trying to exterminate us, okay?
And
period.
That's it.
And that's it, okay? Whether you black, Hispanic, Dominican, Puerto Rican, believe me, Jamaican.
If you got color to you, they trying to get rid of you.
They trying to get you, buddy.
And that's the bottom line. So, because of the simple fact is this here. Excuse me, Stanley. Simple fact is this here. This kind of got me a little hot because of the simple fact that how you gonna tell me this is justified? Who was on the board?
White folks, Caucasian, Europeans.
Wasn't no black people on that board?
It's all on the board. Nobody of our peers, but of their peers. Every time you go to trial, that first thing they say, oh, we're gonna give you a jury of your peers. They give you white folks that's news reporters and all kind of different reporters, but guess what? They ain't of your peers. They don't live where you live at. They don't live in the ghetto. They ain't got to starve. They ain't got to try to get what you got to get. They ain't got to try to make ends meet. They ain't got to try to survive. But you get sentenced 10 to 20, 50 years, 100 years by a bunch of white folks, okay? This system is broke.
It's been broke.
It's broke and it's done with. Get rid of it, okay? Period. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to do none of that because they all corrupt in it. It's broke. Get rid of it. Like you take a sledgehammer. When you break something, that's it. It's done. Broken. It's finished. Finito. So don't try to convince us about this because the Constitution is the only thing that we can use. Even though the Constitution is racist. Because you know why? Because it says 3/5 of a man. Now, God would slap us in the face if we said that he was 3/5 of a God. He'd be ready to get rid of us. Now, they're saying that we're 3/5 of a man and he made us in his image. And our time is up out of here, but don't forget, I'll bring some more on you next week. But our time is out of here, so you hold that down. Hold that thought down. That's the Constitution. 3/5 of a man, that's what they say we are. But God will slap us if we called him 3/5 of a God. Even though some of the things he don't do is right. But we'll get to that next week. Good night.
I'm up the gong. Gonna see from what here. Too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the gong. Them say global recession so food. Happy in a gong. Put down the gun and make we farm up the gong. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era than then. After election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. The gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here. Too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food. Happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era than then. After election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here. Too much blood I run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food. Happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston.